Hello, everybody of the internet. Today I'm gonna be doing just like a room overview of mostly my Lego collection and some of the cool stuff I own. Further ado, let's start, I guess, with the dresser. M&M's have always been one of my favorite candies. I've had this a long time. It's actually a dispenser. Like if you pull his arm, M&M's are supposed to come out. I usually never have it stocked though. Then we got like a bunch of pencils, a lot of change. I have this cool Statue of Liberty from 1986. It actually used to be my grandpa's. Pretty cool. I got some ducks on the wall that are like wood and metal that I made with my aunt. Some other just stuff, like here's my AirPods. Got a cool moon. My brother got me this for my birthday. He also got me this, but this is kind of trash. And then we have like a hat. Got a couple places where I worked, like the post office and KFC. We got a Mountain Dew Cake Smash box. We got a Leif Erikson, which I made in like 5th grade. Then we have a Marvel giant poster, like canvas. This is pretty cool. I've had this about 2 years. There's a bigger version of it, but this is all I could really manage for now. It's got quite a few iconic characters though. Then we have Logic's No Pressure album, signed poster. It's pretty cool. It was one of my favorite albums. Then we got just some random stuff on the nightstand. We got Jokic bobblehead. Go Nuggets. I got a lava lamp. I got a candle. This is like the best brand of candle. If you ever buy it, it's a lot of money, but it's definitely worth it. Then we have like a signed Zonti poster. I'm a big Christian hip-hop listener. There's a signed Gavi poster. There's Jesus himself. Here's a quote that my brother likes. Andy Mineo poster. Pretty cool. This is my old dog. This is the Flint mission trip I go on every year in C15 and 14. Oh, and then right here is my skydiving certificate. Pretty cool. Then we have a bed. It's pretty comfy. It does its job. We got some shoes right here. These are my Kyrie Flytrap 3s. I like the black and gold colorway. This is also, this is the Giannis. I'm not sure what the name of this shoe is, but it's really comfy. Actually, I have 2 pairs of these. Yeah, these haven't been worn yet. That pair. This is a black and gold ball that doesn't hold air, so isn't really useful, but I still have it. Then we got like a poster from Lego Pirates of the Caribbean. All the sets from this wave used to come with posters, which is pretty cool. This is actual double-sided. Both sides are cool, but I decided to display this side of the set of the poster. Then we have a signed Marty and Fern poster from their Into the Night album. This is one of the best Social Club albums. I didn't realize it until like recently when I kind of listened to it all over again. So to start with the Lego collection, we have up here the Queen Anne's Revenge. This came out in 2011. It's a pretty cool, detailed pirate ship. I really like the black and red sails in the design. And here's Blackbeard up here. Then to start out, I'm a big The Hobbit collector. This is the Lonely Mountain set. And we got King Thorin Oakenshield with the Arkenstone. Technically he's only king for maybe 2 weeks in the movies, but it's still a really cool figure. And then we got Smaug the dragon, which he's incredible. He is worth a lot of money, It's ridiculous how much he's worth, but he's pretty cool and he goes really well with the set. So then down here we got Infinity Gauntlet, and we got the purple chin guy himself. It's pretty cool. Thanos is kind of undersized though compared to like the cave troll and stuff, but the Infinity Gauntlet is pretty cool. Lots of black. I mean, lots of gold. I do like gold. Shiny stuff. Then down here we have... man, I'm blanking. But he's the main guy from Pirate of the Caribbean. He's a very expensive figure. Very detailed beard piece. This guy is from Indiana Jones. Kind of mixed with some other accessories. Right here is my only creation that I made myself. It's a golden chicken driving a boat, so that's different. Then right here we have is the ship in the bottle. This set's pretty cool. It's very clear. Comes with a bunch of just loose blue water pieces. And then we have Lightning McQueen, and got a Shark Boy and some other pirate stuff. Then down here we kind of start to get into Star Wars. Boba Fett is by far one of my favorite characters from Star Wars. Then we got, so there's the slave one in the back. This is like I'd say a mid-scale. This isn't the biggest version or the smallest version of this set. So then you have like Princess Leia. That's like a classic version of her 20th anniversary. Pretty cool. The yellow face obviously makes it look classical. Then we have the old Han Solo in Carbonite, and the new version. You also have the Boba Fett helmet. This is pretty cool. This is basically his helmet, just like blown up like probably 10 times. I'm not sure. That's pretty cool. Then we got the Mandalorian. Definitely one of the better Star Wars shows. We got Mando himself and Ahsoka and Grogu, and IG-88 just fell. But so then we have Indiana Jones, probably one of my favorite themes from when I was a kid. This set came out in 2008. This is the Temple Escape set from 1976. Raiders of the Lost Ark. You know, you got the cool idol. And this is the scene where he switches the bag of sand out for the idol. And then it all collapses and he's got to run away. Funny enough, this is actually Alex Medina from, he's also from Spider-Man 2. And so they used the same face. Pretty cool. And I don't actually have the brick boulder piece. So this is just from Bop It. It does the job though. Then we have, Indiana Jones and his dad and Marion and Belloc, and we also have Jock on this plane. This is from when they escape, and there's a Star Wars Easter egg. Then we got Mola Ram. I actually have him holding Davy Jones' heart. Yeah, this is Davy Jones. That's Davy Jones. Then I also recently got this alligator by kind of taking some stickers off of him. It's pretty cool. Down here we have the DeLorean from Back to the Future. We got Doc Brown and Marty McFly. This is a pretty recent set. Just came out like I'd say a year or so ago. This is a pretty cool set. I really like how the doors open. Sometimes they'll stay open like that. And you also have like the flux capacitor in the back with, that light up feature of the flux capacitor. Then we got Who You Gonna Call? Ghostbusters. It's a pretty cool set. I'm not the biggest Ghostbusters fan, but if you haven't seen the movies, they're kind of funny and they make fun of like scary movies. I don't like scary movies, but like this makes it seem, fun and cool. So, and I just love that logo. You got Marshmallow Man. I really like, it's such a weird vehicle. Like if you were to see this driving down the road, it would just be so weird. So yeah. And then right here we have the biggest Lego Star Wars set still. I got this for Christmas 2 years ago. It's a very, very big set, about 7,500 pieces. It took about a month to build, and it takes up the whole desk. Very big footprint. There's some inside interior details that are, I guess I can show them, but they're kind of hard to get to. They're kind of cool though at the same time. So you have to take apart like some pieces, to see, this is where they usually hang out in the movie, and they usually play this kind of like chess game almost. And then back here, this one's pretty hidden well too. If you take apart that and that, you get some hologram sections and some tunnel sections with some escape pods too. So that's pretty cool. This is where my majority of my Star Wars, characters are now. And we also have in the cockpit Han Solo and Chewbacca. Two of the most, it's a notorious combo. You also have right here Darth Maul. That double-bladed lightsaber, when that first came out, that was the bee's knees. We also have his Sith infiltrator ship. This is a small version, but still pretty cool. Then we have some random figures. This is a Luke celebration from the New Hope, the ending credit scene or last ending scene. We have old Obi-Wan, Admiral Akbar. It's a trap! And then we have Princess Leia, Han Solo, C-3PO, R2, and then Thou Who Shall Not Be Named, Kylo Ren, and then Darth Vader, and we also have a Celebration Darth Vader. Pretty cool, he's in a Christmas sweater. I also do like, this Christmas version has, the more shiny chrome lightsaber hilt compared to this dull gray one. So yeah, and then you have some porgs. Those things are pretty cool. I can't remember, is that Dio? I think so. And then there's a mini Millennium Falcon compared to the giant one. We also have right here the Saturn V. This was the rocket that went to the moon. I'm trying to remember what year that was. 1970 something. Then this would be like Neil Armstrong. And what's the second guy's name? Can't remember. He was very important too, though. So this is a pretty cool. This also comes apart kind of like in 4 sections. It's pretty cool. Go USA. Then right here we got the Tower of Orthanc. This is the biggest Lord of the Rings set besides the new recent Rivendell set that I don't have. Right here we have an Ent and a Treebeard. This is from like the Two Towers. Got Grima Wormtongue. He's actually a pretty rare figure, even though no one likes him and he's, you know, kind of ugly. But, so yeah, the Tower of Orthanc is pretty tall. It's like my third tallest set in my collection. I really like the Saruman figure. You also have the Palantir kind of in the back. There's a light up feature for it, you know, to see Sauron's gaze. And it's a pretty good architectural set. Lots of small detailed pieces. And I feel like the top with Gandalf and Gore here, the eagle is just super cool. And they really nailed this top section. That looks amazing. Moving on, I'm also a big Coke fan. So I have these Coke Beanie Babies. I kind of just inherited this. I don't know if it's worth anything, but this case also is like super old-fashioned. Like, have a Coke, and yeah. Then we have like, this is a blanket from when I was a kid. Then we got just a couple Mountain Dews. A Nike bag from a while ago. Then we have the Daily Bugle set. I'm a big fan of, you know, the 2001, 2007, I think 2004 original Spider-Man sets, and these really capture that feel. You know, you get J. Jonah Jameson, and this is like the ultimate Spider-Man set, and it also comes with some other, you know, Marvel characters like Blade and Punisher. And I have some other ones that I've added, like we have, this is from the What If show, Black Panther mixed with Star-Lord. So that's a cool figure. You got Miles Morales. I really liked the PS4/PS5 Spider-Man games too. You got Scarlet Witch with a lightsaber. You got like Venom, Sandman. We got the Green Goblin with the One Ring. Sorry. The One Ring. And, you know, you also have like Kurt Connors. He's not in the set as Scorpion, but it's still pretty cool. Then we have like, well, Doc Ock, but can't remember his actual name. Then we have the White Spider, or Gwen Stacy Spider. You know, you also have Spider-Ham. The Spider-Man with, I gave him the Darth Maul hairpiece. Actually looks pretty cool. We got Carnage. And we also have Firestar, which is basically, this is basically just the Flame from, you know, like the Fantastic Four. That's what I was thinking of. Or the Torch is his name. So then here we also have from the Daily Beagle a taxi with a taxi driver. He's got the taxi hat. It's a pretty cool small car. Then we have the iconic Sesame Street. It was a great show from when I was a kid. Really happy set. You know, you got Elmo, Big Bird, Bert and Ernie. We also have Parachute Jesus chilling back there. This is also the Grouch, and I didn't know, but he has a pet caterpillar. So that's that right there. You know, this is actually a really well done set. I really like how it turns out. Also has a back. You know, you got like the rubber ducky scene. couple other cool things. And then we got Cookie Monster himself with a lot of cookies. And then he's not in the set, but we have the Count as like a picture. I have this globe from my sister. Then we have some other, this is kind of some random figures, but this is from the CMF. This is one of the main ministry guys of Ministry of Magic from Harry Potter. This is like a year one version of Dumbledore and Fawkes the Phoenix. This is Zurg from, obviously, Toy Story. We got Buzz Lightyear. This is like the classical figures from like 2010. And then, so we have some of the Daily Bugles figures also. This is a Gwen Stacy, Peter Parker, Black Cat, which is pretty much Catwoman, but, you know, and then you have Aunt May and Daredevil, and I also added Ghost Rider. Right here we got the Aston Martin DB5 James Bond vehicle. This is a pretty cool vehicle. Whoops. You know, it's got a lot of features. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. Yep. And then we have, you know, these are kind of just some figures I've had since I was a kid. This is a pretty cool rocket launcher. It kind of looks like Dragon's Breath from Destiny 1, if you know what I mean. And then, so we have another classic Indiana Jones set. You know, you have Marion and you have Indiana Jones surrounded by snakes with the Ark of the Covenant. And then up above, there's another Star Wars Easter egg. And then right here, I have Aang from Avatar. This is a pretty cool custom figure. You know, it shows him in the Avatar state. So down here, we have Bag End from The Lord of the Rings and The Hobbit. This is like Gandalf arriving. We got a cool Bilbo Baggins down here. Frodo Baggins. And we also have two more Bilbos. This was like my first set that I can really remember building that, you know, I built it like right before I got into middle school. So here we have a bunch of custom figures. This is Sauron from The Lord of the Rings. Really custom figure. You also have the Witch King of Angmar. And we have like an Uruk-hai army and some Black Riders. And then this is all the good side. We have Eowyn, you know, King Aragorn. And then you have Gandalf the White and Theoden. Down here we actually have the whole fellowship from the scene from the first movie, The Fellowship of the Ring, where they have a cave troll. And then, you know, you have Legolas, the four hobbits, Gimli, Boromir. And it'd be cool to have more goblins, but they have this big fight in this area. And this is also Balin's tomb. Kind of cool. And then you have Smeagol. This is actually an old version. There's a newer version I can show in a second. And then this is the pretty new Brickheads, Gandalf, and the Balrog. It'd be cool to get like an actual whole set of just the Balrog with like a big bridge, and it'd be really awesome. So then, just about at the end of this video, we have well, a Baby Yoda, kind of like planting ornament. We also have, this is my Batman collection. This is like a Batman Begins Batman with the tumbler. Then we have like Interrogation Joker, I really like the arm printing. This is the Heath Ledger versions. This is kind of interrogation Batman wearing. This is what Scarecrow sees when he uses the fear toxin on him. We have Cash Money Batman, or what I like to call Elon Musk. This is kind of like a cartoony Batman with Commissioner Gordon. He's a pretty cool version. He's from a CMF, and that's why he looks so detailed. We also have Harley Quinn. Both of these are pretty cool. This one's maybe a little bit cooler. This kind of looks like it's from Arkham Asylum. Then we have a big Cash Money pile. Then we have the 2008 Tumbler. I really like this set. It might be my favorite. I really like the tires and the architecture, and everything about it is pretty cool. Then we have like the 89 Batmobile, couple Batmobiles. This one's actually made of cement, so that's not Lego, and this is like Hot Wheels, I think, from the animated series. We have a couple cool, this is the 89 Batmobile, but to get into the figures, this is actually Lex Luthor from Arkham City. And we have, the 89 Joker, the Michael Keaton Batman, Vicky Vale. The other kind of version of Joker, we have a version of Penguin, the Joker Goon, Bob, kind of funny name. We have Killer Moth. Then we have, this is a custom figure. We have from the Arkham Knight, the Arkham Knight. This is a pretty cool, I think the torso is the best looking. Then there's the Penguin's duck. So that's a pretty cool set. Quite big, about 3,000 pieces. Yeah, everything about this set I like. I actually have seen this in a museum, like the full life-size version. That was really cool. And up here we have the 89 Batwing. This is quite the big set. It's kind of like one giant dinner plate / Batman symbol. Then down here we have Vengeance himself. This is a pretty cool Battinson Batman with the nice glow-in-the-dark bat symbol. And then, so we have a little bit more of the Hobbit. I actually own all the dwarves, so you got like Glowing, Dwalin, Bomber, Gandalf, Balin, Feely. And then we have, this is the Goblin army scene. You have the King Goblin. Also have Riddles of the Ring with Bilbo and Gollum. This is the newer version. The eyes are kind of just slightly different. It's a pretty cool set. More of like a giant play set, but it still looks cool. Then up here we have like an elf army. You have Toriel and a couple normal elves, Legolas, Thranduil, Beorn, who actually changes into a bear. Feely, I think that's Biffer. He's pretty cool. He also has that detail of like the nail in his head. This guy has like the 3 beard. Really detailed figures. Then you also have Biffer, a couple orcs. And then this is a pretty funny glowing figure. Or no, this is Oin. Another Feely, or Keely. Then you have Thorin. This is kind of like the base version. His cousin, Dane Ironfoot. There's Feely. Then you got Azog the Defiler. He's a pretty cool figure. I like the wargs also that come with this set and other sets. And this is from the Out of the Frying Pan into the Fire scene, where they get trapped on this one tree and it's burning down and the eagles come and save them. Then up here we have my last set that I'll be showing. This is the Black Pearl. This is a pretty cool pirate set. This is Captain Jack Sparrow's main pirate ship. So there he is. I kind of give a lot of characters the One Ring just because it's cool. And then real quick, I'll just show you. I have a bunch of extra pieces and kind of instruction manuals. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this. It was a little longer than what I wanted to, but I hope it's a good time and you have a good day.